Is the NRA still relevant? Yes, and so is MySpace. The NRA used to be the Mike Tyson of gun rights. Undefeated, terrifying, and swinging like their life depended on it. Now they're more like Dank DeMoss, trying to make it up a flight of stairs, wheezing, stumbling, and still pretending like they matter and like they could have fit in that car. And look, I'm gonna be fair. They fought for Bruin. That was a huge win. We are not pretending that that didn't happen. But here's the problem. One knockout doesn't erase decades of throwing fights. The NRA has spent the last few decades in an abusive relationship with the federal government. And instead of packing their shit and leaving, they're out saying, no, they didn't mean to take our rights, everybody. They were just confused.
Never hit again.
Let's do a speed run of the NRA's greatest hits in negotiating away your rights. The 1968 Gun Control Act. The NRA stood there and nodded along like a kid at Thanksgiving pretending to listen to Grandpa's war stories.
So now will you kill me, Billy?
The Brady Bill, okay. We'll accept the background checks, but only if they're fast. Promise.
You suck.
Fucking morons. The 1994 assault weapons ban. It's okay, guys. We'll wait it out. It's not a strategy, that's just called being a bitch.
That is correct.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
And the bump stock ban. FPC actually went in and fought this shit while the NRA was in the corner saying, hey, let's let the ATF decide.
This is why Ireland isn't free.
It's like giving your drunk ex the car keys and then hoping for the best. Great idea. And then there's red flag laws. You know, as long as there's due process. Yeah, tell that to the guy who got swatted because his ex-girlfriend didn't like his fucking tweets. The NRA's idea of fighting for gun rights is like a dude watching his house burn down and offering a compromise on which rooms get saved.
My house is on fire! Woohoo!
Not exactly a winning strategy. Meanwhile, FPC and GOA are in a literal blood feud with the federal government. So blessed. While the NRA is over there filing strongly worded letters, FPC and GOA are beating the ATF like it owes them fucking money. FPC sued the ATF over the bump stock ban and won. The NRA just sat there like, well, shucks. Hell, that's a shame. GOA fights red flag laws like they caught them in bed with their wife. They didn't negotiate. They don't seek common ground. They burn the fucking house down.
Bitches, right?
When Oregon tried banning standard magazines, FPC filed lawsuits before the ink was even dry. The NRA was too busy drafting their next fundraising email to give a shit.
I am once again asking for your financial support.
California's assault weapons ban? FPC is taking a flamethrower to it, while the NRA is out there reminiscing about how they totally used to do stuff. Nice. If FPC and GOA were around in 1776, they would be bayoneting redcoats in the streets. The NRA would be in a dimly lit tavern negotiating for slightly cheaper tea taxes. You mean to tell me the people have surrendered their arms, not by force, but by the promises of weak men who trade liberty for comfort? I crossed the frigid Delaware, froze my nuts off at fucking Valley Forge, and for what? So some bloated aristocrat in a three-piece suit can sell your rights for brandy and a brothel visit? And these National Rifle fellows, they did not stand as a bulwark against tyranny. Nay, they bargained, compromised. By the heavens, I should sooner entrust my powder and ball to a woman. It is not the cautious petitioners who preserve liberty. It is the bold, the unwavering. This GOA and FPC. Aye, these men are men of principle. These are the men with big dick energy, as they say. Trump used to treat NRA conventions like campaign foreplay. Now he avoids them like a side bitch who just missed her period. Trump's team took one look at Wayne LaPierre's corruption, the NRA's financial dumpster fire, and all of their bitch-ass compromises and said, yeah, nah, Meanwhile, FPC and GOA are getting calls because when shit actually needs to get done, you don't call the washed up grandpa reminiscing about his glory days. You call the guys who still throw punches. The NRA isn't completely dead yet. They still have some wins, and Bruin was a huge win. But that doesn't erase the fact that they have been compromising since the 60s, like a husband in the special chair in a hotel room whose wife says fucking Charmique is going to make their marriage stronger. FPC divorces the bitch, and she ends up on Tinder with a bio saying, "My son is my king." GOA lights the house on fire. If you actually care about gun rights, join FPC, join GOA. Send your money to people who actually fight, not to a group that's been giving hand jobs to Congress for the last 50 fucking years. Because gun rights aren't really up for negotiation. And the NRA lost that memo decades ago. That Wayne LaPierre shoved that up his ass.
Women are property. When the bitch gets uppity, it's pure monstrosity. Tactical as fuck, no room for equality. Just knives, chaos, and hateful ferocity.